What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, overall, I wanted to do a part two to yesterday's episode, talking on like doubters and haters and all that crap. Get everything like finally out my system. I was trying to do this episode last night, but I kept like having to do like retakes and all that crap, and I'm like, nah. I'm gonna just go ahead and call it a night. Focus on some gaming videos. I'm like, I ain't got time to be giving this topic that much attention. So anyways, but no, I'm probably just going to keep this like a regular 15-minute episode. If I do carry this on any longer, then I guess I just had more on my mind. But yeah, overall, there's still more that I had to say, because I'm like, I don't think everybody's gonna get the clear message overall when I'm saying like I'm just here to focus on myself and focus on what entertains my fans. I'm not here for anybody's approval. Overall, like, if you don't like my content, I've been saying this ever since I really started taking YouTube seriously. Don't watch it. Period. Like, it shouldn't be no arguments or any other extra crap about it. Just don't watch my content. It's as easy and simple as that. And I don't know why it has to take like 6 years for me to say some crap like that for people to somewhat understand it, but it shouldn't really have taken that long just for people to understand that. Like, that's just something that I don't understand. Like, you don't like me, you don't like my content, so why do you keep coming back? Because you want to help me? There's nothing that you can do to help me. I have my mind made up on what I want to do. So at the end of the day, what are you doing on my channel? Like, what do you gain from it? What are you working towards? Like, ain't nothing going to change at the end of the day. I already know what content I like doing. The question is like, what do you like doing? Because whatever it is, you're obviously not doing it if you're spending time writing out comments or making videos or doing whatever. Like, that's why at the end of the day, that's why I never really gave videos about me that much attention. Like, if the video did look somewhat interesting, I would watch it. Or if I was bored, I would watch it. Or if I was just like, you know what, let me just make some money off of this, I'm gonna make a video out of it and stuff. And that's honestly what I'm just gonna most likely do from now on. Just anytime when I do see a hate video on me, I'm like, let me just make some money off of this. It's funny how I'm like, somebody that doesn't have their videos monetized or any of that crap, they'll sit down and take the time. That's how I know that it's like you got like some true legitimate hate out of me, because it's like you're not making any money from it. Just a Robot will probably be the only person that made money off of my like the videos that he made about me. But at the end of the day, anybody else, I'm like, you have a true like legitimate hatred. And that's why, like, more so what I wanted to talk on was the people that have like made videos on me or wrote out comments or whatever. You don't believe in yourself. Like, sit down and think about your actions the past however many years you've been on my case or been on my channel or whatever. Like, think about it. When have you ever sat down and took the time to believe in yourself? No, you were too busy believing in videos that was being made about me. At the end of the day, I was out here making content left and right, focusing on myself. Now I'm in a much more better state than I was a year ago. A year ago, I had like maybe 13, 14,000 subscribers. Here it is, I have almost 10,000 more subscribers, or 10,000 more subscribers. So I actually sat down past year and focused on myself. I came out with content that I know that was going to entertain those around me. But what are your guys' excuses? What did you do this past year? Like, if y'all did something that you can actually say like, hey, I accomplished something throughout the past year that was outside of making hate comments and hate videos about TMossBoss. Like, if you can say that you accomplished anything else, then okay, then you believe in yourself. But at the end of the day, if you spent days, weeks, months, years focused on me, if it ever gets to the point where it becomes a decade, y'all do not believe in yourselves. You don't. You can't convince me in any shape of or form like that you truly do believe in yourself. That's why, and it's in getting back into why I never taken the videos about me serious, like hate videos and all that crap, is because what, like, at the end, why would I sit down and want to watch something like that, besides make some money off of it? Like, why would I want to sit down and watch something like that? Like, anytime when you guys see me post a reaction video to a hate video about me, that's my first and last time ever watching it. But other than that, I have no other desires and just sit down. Like, there's been times when people have like sent me hate videos about me, overall, just trying to, like, because it was the one guy, I think he was like one of the last few people to make a video about me, and he was like joining my streams, just overall like clout chasing and things. I'm like, first off, the situation between me and just a robot and all them guys is like all over with. Like, anybody else afterwards, you're just a day late and a dollar short to the situation. But he was really like wanting me to watch the video and stuff. And so I think I did like work on the video, but then I wasn't really that talkative in the video. Like, it was just like, this is cringy, and plus this is stuff that I've already talked on before, so it's just overall just be repeating myself. So that's why I never really sat down and just reacted to a bunch of videos about me. It was like maybe very few videos about me and stuff, and I might have taken down those videos because I just overall thought it was stupid. I'm like, no, like, if I'm gonna have like some sort of content on my channel, it's gonna be content worth watching, content that's actually entertaining, content that's like, oh, okay, I'm proud to have made that content, I'm proud to have done that, But other than that, it's like any hate videos. It's funny how like any of the hate videos that I've reacted to or talked on or whatever, or even like talking on haters, it's never been like my most viewed videos. It's never been videos that have blown up on my channel. It's never been videos. So that's why I'm like, okay, well, this stuff ain't going nowhere. So I don't really believe in it. And I feel like in some sort of way that reflects on the content creator that's making this stuff about me. It's like, if I don't believe in it, then they don't believe in it. As crazy as that sounds, like, but no, think about it. Just sit down and think about it. The one thing that you wanted to do when you made a hate video about me is to get a reaction out of me, get me mad, get me, heated, like just straight, just up, like just full blown upset, right? That was the one thing that you wanted to do. I didn't do that. So now what? Now what's going to happen? You sat down and you spent weeks working on this video about me, this well put together edit video. You sat down and you focused. You put work into this just for me to be like, the video is stupid, I'm not watching it. So what do you, like, when I say that out loud, I'm like, man, I kind of feel for them, because I'm like, you just put in all this work for nothing. So now what? And then you end up seeing them like some point in time afterwards just gone from YouTube. I don't know how many times I've seen where like there's been times where haters have made videos about me, and I've like, every time I search up my name, like I'll it'd be like one of the first few videos I see, but then after a while I wouldn't see the video anymore. So it'd be like after like maybe like 5-10 times of searching up my name, then that's when I'll realize like, oh, wait a minute. There's that video with the crazy looking thumbnail that was about me. It ain't even on YouTube no more. What happened? So then I'll go on to search for them, and I'm like, oh, well, they're gone. Like, that's what happened to them. So and I remember there was times like where I'll see where they either have deleted them or they've deleted their channel, or they might have even had their channels taken down. Like, I don't know. Like, they probably attacked the wrong person. And that's why I'm like, you'll never see, because I'm like, there are so many different people that was doing the same content like that I was doing that was much more bigger than me. And the fact that they only was attacking me, that's how I knew they had something against me. But at the end of the day, they did not believe that the content that they was putting out. They didn't. Because if they did, they would be going after everybody. They're not going to just be going after me. Like, I'm not the spokesperson or the head honcho or the leader of content that's on YouTube. Nobody is. Everybody is doing their own little thing. But if I had to say, if somebody was really like leading the pack, was really doing something with YouTube, it would probably be like much more like, it would be definitely some YouTubers with millions and millions of subscribers, like PewDiePie, or just somebody that's like would be considered the face of YouTube, or one of the people that will be in like those YouTube rewind videos. but I'm not the spokesperson for YouTube. So overall, like, that's where it just leads back down to my question, like, what do you gain when you make a video about me? Absolutely nothing. You know, if you was really trying to get some views, if you was really trying to get some attention, if you was really trying to get something out of all of this, you would be going after much more bigger people. And not to throw them underneath the bus, but I'm just saying, like, I know if I want to overall make a name for myself, if I overall want to do something that's impactful, I'm going to go after the biggest person. I'm not gonna go after pretty much like if we sit down and think about it, like let's put this in like video game terms, right? It's like, yeah, obviously you have to like go through all the small guys to get to the big boss, right? But my thing is that if it's possible, I am typing in a cheat code to just go after the big boss. And it's, you know, and yeah, you shouldn't have to cheat your way to the top, right? You shouldn't have to. So overall, yes, you know, maybe that's what they're doing. You know, now sitting down thinking about it, maybe they're just, you know, just going after me because they want to eventually work their ways up to the big guy, right? Or to the boss. But my thing is that it takes you 4 years to focus just on me. Am I really like, is this like some Dark Souls stuff where it's like you can't even get, my thing was is that y'all spent 4 or 5 years like focused on me. So at the end of the day, it's like, where did you go? Like, you're still on level one. Like, you didn't even go nowhere. So that's why I'm like, even, and then to those that have like succeeded past me, I feel like the one person that really has succeeded past me is just a robot. Now, to really like, you know, sit down and be blunt with him, where did he go when it comes to YouTube? You know, he's not the biggest YouTuber in the world. He's like, I mean, he ain't the smallest either, but he really didn't accomplish anything. He accomplished actually my thing was is that he wasn't going to get to where he got to if he continued making videos about me. He got to where he got to because he made videos about other stuff, which I kept telling them to do in the first place. So at the end of the day, when it really came down to like following and listening to people's advice, he really sat down and listened to me. When you honestly sit down and think about it, he listened to me. People might want to say that I'm crazy. Might want to say that I'm delusional. Did he get 100K subscribers making videos about me? No. That man was still at like 3K or however many subscribers he had when he was making videos about me. He still would have been at that number if he had continued making videos about me. Anybody, and so the reason why I say that is because look at everybody else. Everybody else that made videos about me. Let's actually, you know what? Let's just take the time to, I got like I got my headphones all on my desk in the way. So let's just search up my name. See some other people that has made, oh, they're back to uploading videos again. I wonder if she had her kid. Shout out to Life with for Darko. I always be watching those guys. Okay, look at this person. How many subscribers do they have? Oh, is their last video is about, okay, well, they don't upload no more, but they're at 611 subscribers. And oh, their videos, they did accumulate some views from them and stuff. But it's like all like topped off at like 2,000 views. But yeah, it's like 2.7K, 2.2K. What else? 2K, 1.3K. Okay. But yeah, it was like overall he was just making videos about me. But it was like, where did he? Well, he ain't even on YouTube anymore. I don't think he is. Is he on social media or something? He ain't really on social. There was like no social media links. So yeah, he ain't really doing anything. Let's go back. All right, well, I exit out of that. Let's see who else. And it's like all these like other things that's like popping up, and I'm like, fam, who are these people? I searched up TMossBoss, like who? Okay, let's see what their most view. Oh, they're just doing videos, so they figure they'll just go after the next person. That's oh, I remember that guy. Yeah, they're either like just some of these guys just either be re-uploading videos or just they all stick together in some sort of way and stuff. But yeah, it's like the other person that they like to go after is Tyrone Magnus, and I'm like, me personally, I just think that's a dumb idea because I'm like, Tyrone Magnus, of course he has a much more bigger fan base than I do. So I think going after him, I don't think that's a smart idea. But they're still doing it. they're still doing it. How many? Oh, it only has one dislike. I bet. I feel like, well, yeah, Tyrone Magnus fans, they're all like, we ain't watching that. We watching Tyrone Magnus videos. I can't even see when was the last time this whoever this person is that did a video on me. Oh, wait a second. Oh no, they they uploaded the last person that I was talking on that was like they hadn't uploaded in a year, that their last video about me was just putting all of their videos together. So I'm like, at this point they're just pushing out old videos about me and things, because it was like, you guys have nothing new to say, so you might as well just post like old videos about me and stuff. I'm not there's it was crazy. Oh, what about this guy? This guy, I see him a lot. He's I think there is a time where I referred to him as the uncle from Boondocks. What is it? Uncle Ruckus? Is that man's name? Uncle Ruckus. Yep, that's exactly who he is. Okay, so yeah, that guy, Uncle Ruckus, he last video he did on me was, so he's done quite a few videos on me. He's always felt like he's had something to say about my videos, and I'm like, bro, you should be the main one. I just never forget, there was a time where he was making a video about me and he was sitting down eating dinner and stuff, and I'm like, fam, like, that's, you let me interrupt your dinner? Like, dinner? Yeah, dinner. Like, that's the proper Medea way of saying it. But no, it's like, if you allowed me to interrupt your dinner, it's like, that's how you know, like, mentally I got to you. Like, there can't be any, I will never ever in my life let a hater interrupt my dinner, okay? So I'm like, that's just that's sad. That's really sad. But I'm like, I'm not really finding a whole lot. I'm just now, like, it seems like really the only person that they have like left on the list that's actually doing something would have, when was the last time he uploaded just a robot? Oh, he uploaded a day ago. Okay, so he's oh yeah, he talked. There was one guy he had like some videos about me, but his channel ended up getting taken down. So yeah, it's like nobody's not really into that. It's like it's all done and over with now. So overall, I'm like, yeah, these guys continuing making videos about me or writing about me or whatever, it ain't gonna get you anywhere in life. So that's why I just don't really understand when I do see videos about me or comments or whatever. I'm like, where it ain't gonna get you like the most likes, it ain't gonna get you, but then that's like what their go-to excuse is, and that's why I'm like, okay, well then, you know, and that's even why I'm like, when people when they always they say that, like, oh well, YouTube, I don't treat it seriously, it's just a hobby to me. So I'm like, okay, well then you just pretty much just told me like you don't take this stuff serious. So at the end of the day, none of it matters. Like, none of it really matters. Nobody's going to care, right? Because you don't care. You're not taking it serious. This is just a hobby to you. To me, this is a job. And I think that's how everybody else sees it when it comes to YouTube. They see YouTube as a job. So I feel like the only way that it's like these guys will believe in themselves is if they see it as a job. But other than that, it's, you know, and I will hope and pray that you don't get to a successful point in time on YouTube and then you want to sit down and make videos about me. Like let's say for an example, you do start taking YouTube serious and you start focusing on other different content because you're now getting that realization, making content on TMossBoss, that ain't gonna get me anywhere. So you start doing gaming videos, you start doing music, you start doing whatever, videos that you want to do, and you blow up from it and you actually get somewhere with it. Now you're got 1 million subscribers, getting one of those plaque things from YouTube, and you're getting somewhere, and you decide that you're going to make a video on me. That's pretty much a shout out. That is pretty much a shout out. Because what? Okay, so I feel like what they'll talk on is the suicidal girl situation. So there goes that. All right. So let's just put this in a scenario, right? You get 1 million subscribers. You make that video. You make a video talking on me, saying, "Oh, worst YouTuber ever on the platform," right? TMossBoss. My face is plastered all over it. So now people watch that video, and then I start blowing up. So now people are wanting a response out of me. So I overall give out the response that I've been giving out for the past, like, how many years now. So I have proof that situation was fake. That's just one thing for sure. That situation, fake. Because I don't see people reaching out doing the same thing as that girl doing, and they're also following the people that I'm beefing with. So there goes that. All right, the Joshua situation about his mom. I apologize for that situation, and if you watch the video, the only time where I think I did address his talking about his mom was saying that he was sitting in the backseat of her car. So to my knowledge, I didn't know that she was gone. And even afterwards when I found out, I was just like, dang, that's messed up. And when he was just like, hey, stop talking about it and stuff, I'm like, all right, I stopped. But you have others that he's saying like, oh yeah, I'll help you work on videos talking about TMossBoss and the whole situation when he talked on my mom. My thing is that if you don't want me to talk about it, then why is it that everybody else gets a pass? You know, like I feel like a subject like that, like a sensitive subject like that, I don't want nobody talking about it. So and this episode I went past 15 minutes. Oh well. But anyways, but yeah, I wouldn't want nobody talking about that. So therefore I'm just like, hey, you know, like everybody just stop. Like it's done, it's over with. He apologized. No, you continued helping people make videos about me and talking on the situation. You even helped out Just a Robot. So I'm like, what, like that just doesn't, no, that doesn't seem right. I'm like, why would you, like, it's messed up to say that, but I'm like, dang, it's like you're milking that situation when you sit down and think about it and stuff. Like that's crazy. But anyways, but yeah, I'm like, these guys don't care for the situation. So I'm like, it's silly to, really keep it going and things. But hey, that's what they want to do. So anytime when I do one of these episodes, it's just a response to something that I have seen. So anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later because I need to take my hoodie off because I'm like, man, this hoodie is like, it's only like 50 degrees outside. It ain't even that hot. And I'm like, fam, why is it that I gotta really like go back to t-shirt season? Like, bro, I want to wear hoodies, man. I do not want to wear t-shirts. It's 55 degrees. Oh, it's gonna rain tomorrow. Good. So, dang, it's gonna be 70 next week. Oh my God, the hot weather has returned, bruh. All right. Well, anyways, yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And yeah, check out one of my 31 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, or Instagram at TMossBoss. Like my page on Facebook, TMossBoss fan page. And in the meantime, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for tuning in, and peace.